Thought I was finally rid of you, trying to break free from the ridicule. When I said I was done, that was literal, but everything to you seems trivial. You a demon that's holding me captive, break me down every time I get active. I'm grappling up on my bracket, you said,
look at me now, I'm the captain.
Man.
What's up, RedTop gang? RTG coming at you hot like a RPG. Hey, Tom Macdonald, Brainwashed. I can only imagine we about to talk about some brainwashed people who don't see what's happening right in front of their face. When they see it, you make them think otherwise. Let's go.
Half the country fell asleep, but they scream woke. We're distracted by vaccines.
Oh, first, you fell asleep. Okay, so the brainwash is finna come through the media, through the TV screen. You fell asleep watching your screen, and the screen is still active. It's still okay. Okay.
Half the country fell asleep, but they scream woke. We're distracted by vaccines and
he didn't say the screen is woke. It fits though, but he said they scream woke. Y'all fell asleep, but you screaming how woke you are. Let's go.
Half the country fell asleep, but they scream woke. We're distracted by vaccines and TV shows. Politics, celebrity, gossip, popular, neat quotes. Black lives, white lives, which lives mean most? We only dedicate one day to remember our fallen soldiers, the men and women who died young. But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month. The most
Can you get away with that, Tom? You can get away with that? Tom can get away with that because he's independent. Can't nobody take anything from okay. Tom can get away with that. Hold up. If you came out the closet like, can you get a whole okay?
Gossip, popular quotes, black lives, white lives, which lives mean most? We only dedicate one day to remember our fallen soldiers, the men and women who died young.
We only dedicate one day, that's Veterans Day, to our fallen soldiers. But if you come out the closet, you get a whole month Pride. Okay. Hey, I like that. I like that shit right there. That's real. That's real.
Celebrity, gossip, popular, neat quotes. Black lives, white lives, which lives mean most? We only dedicate one day to remember our fallen soldiers, the men and women who died young. But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month.
That's fire.
The most dangerous pandemics, propaganda from these clowns.
That's fire, because you die as a soldier, you die as a hero basically. But you only get one day. You come out the closet, like he just said, they call that being a hero, and you get a whole. Hey, talk your shit, Tom. That's real, but Tom can get away with it. Like I said,
gonna save us is duct tape on their mouths. Don't speak. Pandemics, propaganda from these clowns. Only mass that's gonna save us is duct tape on their mouths. Don't speak. We don't need to defund police. Need to defund the media. Lies through their teeth like Big Pharma doesn't cure you, dog. Cause every patient that gets cured is a customer lost. And big oil runs the world. The only wars that get fought are with the countries who have natural resources they want. Heard him claiming if a white man braids his hair and likes rap, he's appropriating culture. But if a white man acts too white, he's white trash. He's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors cause they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't.
He's talking some reason. You know, if we together, we can overcome. But the media, the government, the elites, they want to keep us brainwashed, keep us separated. That way, they keep us where they need us to be, against each other, and not worried about them. Basically. Tom's in the bag.
In the streets,
in the bag.
The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me. How did monkeys become people and people turned into sheep? They put fluoride in the water that's keeping us all.
How did monkey become people and people turned into sheep? That's a whole nother transformation. It's not even in the gene pool. It's not supposed to be possible. Monkeys slouch down, eventually walk straight. They turned into people is what he's saying. At some point, your two-legged walkers turned into four-legged creatures, sheep, followers, basically. What he's saying, sheep.
How did monkeys become people and people turned into sheep? They put fluoride in the water that's keeping us all asleep. Claim that what was best for us, I find it hard to believe.
Fluoride. I just went to the dentist, took my kids to the dentist, and I actually asked them about fluoride, and they said fluoride, because you don't swallow that fluoride, but he's saying they put fluoride in the water, not in your toothpaste. The water you actually do swallow. Dang. Damn.
They put fluoride in the water that's keeping us all asleep. Claim they want what's best for us, I find it hard to believe, cause they've been selling us cigarettes since we was 18. Fake news, fake woke, distract and divide. You're either right or you're left, or you're black or you're white. Big tech don't need a microchip to hack in your life, cause the phone inside your pocket is a tracking device. And I know what I'm
Everybody has one of these tracking devices. Everybody. Bam. Tracking device. Not only is it a tracking device, the motherfucker is a camera. Remember this. When phones first came out, they only had that camera on the front, and that mug was in the flip. You only had it out there. So from that flip, they started putting that camera on the back of the flip. They were like, damn, motherfuckers keeping their phones closed. We can't see shit. Let's put that camera on the back. That way we can see around. Camera on the back. Bam. Okay. So now when you lay your phone down like this, that camera on the back is better than the camera on the front. However, if you set your phone down like this, you can still see, they can still see, and they can activate this fucking microphone at any point they want to. Everybody has one of these. Everybody. At every age. Talk time. Talk.
Microchip to hack in your life, cause the phone inside your pocket is a tracking device.
Tracking device. And they know exactly where you at.
Or Joe Biden looking like he ate 100 Xanax device. And I don't know what I'm more sick of. Rappers or Joe Biden looking like he ate 100 Xanax for dinner. Cause censoring the president.
For dinner.
Rappers or Joe Biden looking like he ate 100 Xanax for dinner. Cause censoring the president and kicking him off Twitter is a bigger threat to freedom than foreign ballistic missiles. You don't trust the police or the government.
For dinner, the foreign ballistic missile. I like how you did that. I like that. I like the word play on words. I like that.
Bigger threat to freedom than foreign ballistic missiles. You don't trust the police or the government, but you want people giving up their right to own a firearm. Why would you be comfortable if police and the government the only people on the planet with the right to buy a gun? White privilege getting amplified.
You're taking the right to buy a gun. Why would you be comfortable with the police and the government the only ones that can buy a gun?
Government the only people giving up their right to own a firearm. Why would you be comfortable if police and the government the only people on the planet with the right to buy a gun?
Why?
White privilege getting amplified to reinforce division. It convinces white people that they're favored by their skin, and black people getting angry because they're told they're treated different. So the conflict is between us and never with the system. Let's just have the conversation.
Okay, you got white and black. He said the system's telling you that white people are treated better, and then the black people get enraged. But by doing that, you keep your enragement on the white people who are treated better, but it's the system that is making okay, I see what you're talking about, Tom. I see what you're doing there. You're saying it's the system that's making the correlation that white people are somehow treated better by the system itself. The government, like white people have better rights, they get treated better. Now to black people, that's what we see. And even though it's the system that's making it that way, it does appear to be a reality for most of us. But you're saying it's the system that's created that mirage, basically. Is that what you're saying, basically? Let me know.
Amplified to reinforce division. It convinces white people that they're favored by their skin, and black people getting angry because they're told they're treated different. So the conflict is between us and never with the system. Let's just have the conversation.
So he says the conflict's between, like, we're fighting with each other instead of fighting with the people who are making it that way. Let's go.
Treated different, so the conflict is between us and never with the system. Let's just have the conversation.
What's the conversation?
Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist.
Okay.
The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbor. Liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist.
Not all Republicans are racist. Now that I feel that 100%, because from youth, I'm gonna speak for myself as a black man. From youth, all you're taught from youth is red, and blue. Republicans and Democrats. Allegedly, the Democrats are supposed to be for us, the poor people. So you grow up, just vote blue regardless. And then the reds are Republicans. They're for the rich people. They're racist. They're this. So you don't fuck with them. As I've gotten older, that just doesn't sit well. We've been programmed that just red and blue, either or. Like, just because you're red don't mean you're racist, and just because you're blue don't mean you're not racist. Those are facts. Those are facts. I've gotten to the point over the last couple of elections and everything that I don't go to the polls to just vote just blue. I want to know what they're talking about and talking about doing over here, and what they're talking about doing over here. That's how I go to the polls now. I could at some point eventually actually vote red, because I'm going to do the research. I'm going to know who's more favorable to the situation of myself and my family and my people, basically. Let's go.
The system. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb. Not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They
Against them. Against them.
We're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us, but we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me. Step 1, train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4.
We got to go back from step 1. I'm gonna let you get this off, Tom, because I like how this is going. Step 1. Step 2, you got to, you control the adults with the news. Step 3, you got to start getting them from a younger age, the youth in the schools and shit. And then now everybody has a phone thinking that's the only way of life. But that phone has so much brain control, and you start controlling these kids. My kids are like 6. They have phones already. You start controlling their minds from a younger age. That way, once they get up in age, you don't even have to now control adults. You've been controlling these adults since they was kids. I'm gonna let you get this off now. I like that. Start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. I like that. It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
Step 1, train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step
Let's
6,
go.
separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design. They can't stop us. Take control. This is called situational design.
Situational design. That's when they send in the military and shit. Once shit gets out of control, now you bring in the military and you want to put everybody on lockdown now, and you say y'all couldn't control yourselves. Now we got to control you. Hey, let me get that 1 through 10 one more time.
Indoctrinate, but only to
one more time. One more time. That's fire.
Step 1, train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design. They can't stop.
That was hard. That was hard.
We're ready to fight.
That was hard. That was hard.
But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed.
Turn it all off. Turn it off.
Riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
Wow. Wow. That was hard. That was hard. That was fire. That was fire. That 1 through 10 was freaking crazy. I like that one a lot. RedTop gang, man. Hangover gang. Peace.